started paddling in. So I just bought a brand new canoe. It's a 14-foot Scott. It's 52 pounds, so it's not as heavy as my other one that I was using last couple times. There's a bunch of routes I could take, but I got 4 days, 4 nights, 5 days I guess. The weather's supposed to be gorgeous, so we'll just get paddling and check in when we get to camp then. I have never been happier to see open lake. My goodness. So just made it through the bramble patch. Like it's a maze of kind of thin, narrow waterways. And if you take one wrong turn, you can find yourself kind of slogging the boat through a bunch of mud and bulrushes. And it's 7:15 right now, so we're gonna hurry up, pick our camp. I think there's 2 sites. I'm gonna try to go on that side of the lake, I think, and set up our camp. So this is our fire going. This is our view. Just got a loon that just kind of patrolling by fishing. It wasn't so late. I would definitely be doing some fishing. Gonna let that cool a little bit more and just enjoy one of the couple beers I brought. It's still somewhat cold, which is kind of impressive. What really draws me to a campsite is accessibility to water. So it's a gentle slope down right there. I can go swimming, I can get water for drinking, for boiling, for making all my dinners and stuff like that. So water's hugely important for me. Another thing that I always look forward to is campfires. It's almost a necessity. It's very kind of spiritual, just sitting around a campfire at night when you're by yourself. It's like there's someone else there. Just watching the campfire, using it to cook. Just everything has to do with campfire for me. So in order to have a fire, you need to have wood, and I'm always kind of scouting around and looking for dead trees, deadfall on the ground. Just making sure that there's an abundant supply of wood is hugely important for me. And then the other thing that I really liked was kind of, you need a spot to pitch your tent for sure. Nice flat spot preferably. Up here in QE2, a lot of it is really rocky. A lot of it is pretty rugged. So I like this spot because I know I'm not going to be using stakes. I'm just going to set up the tent freestanding like that. But just the sphagnum moss, all this moss right here, it's just going to really insulate, just kind of add the insulating power. Not that I was cold last night or anything like that, but just having that sponginess is just going to be really comfy to sleep on, for sure. So I built a little fire pit over there, did a little shore fishing, but it was the middle of the day. So it's 3:30 right now. I'm going to set up the tent and we'll go from there. This is the first guy I caught. Third cast out here. This little, I don't know, smallmouth guys. great with fish. It's the same type, but nice little beast we caught there. A little splake, I think. That's gorgeous. That's gonna be dinner. We'll take them back and get them all dialed in. You can see, it's a nice little looking guy. Gonna take a couple pictures of him, because this is gonna be the first fish I'm actually happy about eating. He looks like he's a good size, so we're just gonna take him apart and cook them whole on the grill. So that's our bad boy there. Everything's been taken out. Just got the rib cage and the spine still in there, which we're gonna cook whole and then hopefully pick that out. Good sized fish. Nice little guy. He'll make a good dinner for me. Solo dinner. Let's see, the fish is grilling up nicely. Up there. Just got it propped up. Just cooking the insides. Really good, actually. So here we are, we're just paddling down the Head River. Just a ton of like just bulrushes and grasses, lily pads, a lot of beaver dams. But this is really backcountry right here in Queen Elizabeth II. It's awesome. The bugs have not been bad, so fingers crossed it stays like that. But it's just been so serene paddling down this river. It opens up in spots, which is really nice. And there's a couple spots where you gotta head to the front of the boat and pull yourself over those beaver dams. But I couldn't decide if I was gonna do this. I was gonna try to head down to Crooked Lake or even Fish Hog Lake. But I'm really happy that I did. It's still early in the day. I've got 2 more days, so I'm probably gonna camp somewhere down there, depending on what time I get to the lake. And then tomorrow, the long paddle back up to Victoria Lake. So we'll just do a little backtrack. But it's been a really good paddling day so far. Haven't got only got 1 soaker going over a portage, the first portage. But it's nice that the portages are really short on this route. The longest one I did right at the beginning of the day, it's 370 meters. So compared to the 600s I was doing yesterday, it's definitely a welcome sight. Kind of drifting into a beaver dam, so I'm probably gonna grab the paddle and get myself out of here. Just got settled into this new campsite. I was gonna take it easy and just do a lot of fishing this trip, but kind of adventure got the better of me, and I saw a route for a portage down the Head River. There was a couple portages. They were all really short. I didn't really know how the river travel was going to be, but it turned out relatively easy. There was about 8 or 9 beaver dams had to cross, but going solo, it's super easy. You just get in the front of the boat, paddle hard into the beaver dam, hop out, lift it over, get in the back of the boat and move on forward. The portages were all nice and short. The canoe felt really good on my shoulders today. We got dinner going. It's I've kind of been experimenting with dehydrating my own food this trip, and I found out that the pasta and the rice and everything gets cooked before, so I kind of cold soaked the entire mixture ahead of time for about like 15-20 minutes, just to rehydrate the vegetables, start to rehydrate the chicken, and then throw it on the heat and start cooking. And it turned out wonderful. We got perfect, look at that, gorgeous little garlic, tomato, peas, chicken, Parmesan cheese, little pasta, and then the pièce de résistance, little tiny Tabasco. Look at this little guy. So we're just gonna go. I kind of want to save just a little bit for tomorrow night's dinner. So isn't that the cutest little thing?